Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 131. What a journey it has been. Thank you so much for joining in. If you are for the first time, just to let you know, this is not the club, this is one of the platforms where we practice impromptu speaking. And today our session is 131. We meet 3 times a week, every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Friday, 8 p.m. UAE time. So you can count reverse or backward, then when did we start this session? In every session, there is somebody known as topics master, and there's a second person who supports that person. That person is known as a timer. And today, timer is DTM Naveen Parwal. So let's put our hands together to welcome DTM Naveen Parwal to explain the timing mechanism. Over to you, DTM Naveen.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Today we should be having a table topics and of course for any speeches which we deliver at Toastmasters, there is always a time limit so that the speaker is very about how much he has to speak or when he has to begin or when he has to conclude. So the regulations for table topics are that that a topic has to be spoken for 2 minutes and then you get 30 seconds grace. So the total time that you're given is 2 minutes 30 seconds. And how will I be giving you the indication? I will be giving you an indication by changing my background, my virtual background. And as you may see over here, after 1 minute, once you begin your speech, I shall be showing you this green back, the green background. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I shall be displaying the yellow background, and at 2 minutes, I shall be displaying the red background behind me. After which you shall have 30 seconds to conclude your speech, but there won't be any indication or anything given from my side. Like, however, it would be best if you conclude before 2 minutes 30 seconds so that you get qualified as a speaker. So that's it from my side, and I wish you all the best. And let's have a wonderful session today ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Naveen Prawal. Really appreciate for volunteering at the timer. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time now, but to welcome our today's topics master, which is Toastmaster Omar Farouk, all the way from Saudi Arabia. He hails from Pakistan. Please put your hands together to welcome him on stage. Over to you.
Okay, thank you everybody. Kindly everybody be on mute. Saravanti, you also. And we'll start the table topic sessions. Impromptu speaking, better thinking. So let's start. Today we will have everybody will become philosopher today. So and motivation speaker by the end of this session. And I will be having an interview, internal view of everybody. What do you think of these topics and questions? Then and let's start. We have Sushant, our Cavalier, with us.
Am I audible?
You are audible but not visible. Now you are visible
Yeah.
with your luxury car. Dun. Okay, so your topic is let me see. Very good. All topics are good. So if you were offered $1 million to give up one of your five senses, which sense you will choose and why? Touch, smell, hearing, taste, and sight. Which sense you will give up for $1 billion and why? Over to you, Sushant.
Thanks, table topic master. It is really a thinking question. I really need to think. A $1 million. Every sense is important for me. Okay. So thinking, hmm, maybe I would never restrict something, but I'll expand it. That is none other than seeing something. If we recently see the picture, there is a two sides of a cheetah. One side, the both of the images represent a cheetah carrying its child. But when you see it from one direction, it seems to that the cheetah is carrying. But from the other direction, it seems that the cheetah is eating his child. So you see, the negative seeing is what I want to give away. I don't want it. When we see things from negative point of view, we become negative. And what happens when we see things in negative? We don't get it. We always think, oh no, it's negative. We always think about it and we forget something that what is true. So that's something where we all need to update. So at last, I'll surely I'll surely give my negative thing, seeing for $1 million. Who won't give it? Also, it is something every human being needs to give. Because every time a human being sees, the first step what we see is a negative. Whenever we see, okay, it's challenging, but the way I see it, I want to see it, is that, okay, it's like eating a rusk. That's the way we need to see it, so that we can see our journey. We can enjoy it instead of just thinking how many punches we are going to make. Table topic master. I'll end up saying that I'll surely give my negative scene for $1 million. Thank you.
Okay, a wonderful improvisation, Sushant. Good. So you want to want to be positive, huh? In these times. Good. Good. So let's see. Now we have Vandana is with us. Vandana, our new entrant. Huh?
Yeah, hi.
So Vandana, a very simple and short question for you. You are ready?
Just one second. I'm literally
Okay, you can
cooking and
settle down.
yeah,
And
I'm ready. I'm ready.
okay. So your topic is what is the source of your self worth? What is the source of your self worth? Vandana.
No, you can't wear that dress. Don't you remember that you are a woman? Always keep that in mind. A creative career, women should do what they're supposed to do. Don't talk to me like that. You're a woman. I was told many a times by someone who I thought I was in love with, but I had the courage to walk out of it when I realized that my self worth lay in respecting myself, standing up for myself, and being myself. It took me many years to quit the job that I was tired from. I was tired of processing home loans every day. In the night, I used to draw and paint. And I realized that I needed to stand up for my dreams and pursue what I really wanted to do. There lay my self worth. Oh, the lipstick is too much. That dress is too loud. People told me I'm too fat. They criticized my looks. But I realized that I could be who I am by wearing what I wanted, and no one had the right to question what I wore and how I looked. So I realized over time it was important to respect myself. It was important for me to follow my dreams, take the risk, jump from home loans to UX design. And I've done that. And also to appreciate myself and love myself for how I look, how I am, and be unapologetically myself. Have you ever been questioned by other people based on things you could do, not do, based on your gender, based on what you want to do in life, on how you look? Think again, question them. Over to you.
Wonderful. You came prepared, huh, Vandana? Good set. All set to go. Great expression.
I have a division contest. So I'm a
Yes.
little nervous.
Yes, it is good to practice it standing and delivering like
I'm in the
properly.
kitchen, that's why.
Ah, okay. See, your stage can be anything when you are in virtual. So great. So now we have Sudha is with us. Sudha. Sudha, are you there? Sudha. Sudha is not there. Maybe we'll move on to. I Sudha is there. No, no, no. Okay, Naveen. Naveen, sir, you will take at the now.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I'll take it right now. I'll just need someone to time me because since I'm
Okay. Anybody can time Naveen, sir? Hmm. Okay.
but it doesn't matter, I can time myself, that's all right.
Okay, no issues.
I can time, no problem at all.
Okay, so Amjad sir will time. So your topic is can all evil be blamed on mental health and lack of empathy? Can all evil be blamed on mental health and lack of empathy? I'll put it in the chat also.
Fellow Toastmasters, I wouldn't say that all evil can be blamed on mental health and lack of empathy. These may be prevalent to some extent, but not to all extent. Evil is something which arises out of a person. It depends on how he has been brought up and what his values are, because it's the values which really makes a person or breaks a person. Well, I mean, it depends. First of all, let me give you some example. First of all, are you a satisfied person or a successful person? That also makes a real big difference on how you really want to pursue ahead in your life. And do you really want to become a successful person? As someone has clearly said, that a satisfied soul is better than a successful life, because our success is measured by others person's mind, whereas our satisfaction is measured by our own. A lot of time we see that in order to be successful or to get satisfied, we tend to do evil things, which is not the right way. Well, we have all gone through hardship. As we've seen in the last 1 year, the times have changed, our work life has changed, our stress levels have changed. It has happened to everyone. But have we really kept the integrity, or have we really gone astray and chosen the evil path? That is what makes or differentiates a good human being and a bad human being. Well, so that's what I would. My end message is that is, even if things are going bad, or even if things are going astray, then don't blame any evil thing for any mental condition of your, or any bad times, or because you don't have any empathetic person around you. Let's work on it, work on integrity, and let me assure you that things will get back to normalcy. It's all a matter of patience, of how you deal with things in challenging times. Over to you, table topic master.
Wonderful attempt, Toastmaster Naveen. Great insights. We have with us Babu Gupta. Babu Gupta.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Babu, your topic is, can you be happy in life if you don't achieve anything throughout your lifetime? Can you be happy in life if you don't achieve anything in your lifetime? I'll put it in the chat also.
Achievement is something which is in mind. I will like to tell you the story of an Indian saint, a great monk, and he was known by the name Swami Vivekanand. He was a very mischievous child, though he was very good in studies. At the age of 16, he was so sharp that he got the degree of law, and he could start practicing his career as a lawyer, because he was a very great person with whom you can try to debate, but to win him, it was a very big thing. But he found that these materialistic achievements are not for me. He left everything. He went to Chicago. He represented India. And after that, he did not gain anything on material grounds, but he gained the love of all the Indians, and even he got many followers from the world on global platforms. So achievement is something which we should consider, that what type of achievements we need. For me, I am not such a great man, so that I cannot achieve that thing, because I know that I cannot become like him, or I cannot walk on the paths of Swami Vivekanand, because he was a great man and it's very difficult to walk on such paths. But he was also a human being, and I am also a human being, and you are also a human being, Toastmaster Umar. So I will like to conclude by saying that it is within our mind, our achievement. If we are satisfied by it, then we are happy, and we are, if we are not satisfied with it, then we are not happy, we are sad. Thank you, and back to Twitter.
Babu, I am not a human being. Who said that I am a human being? I am a spiritual being. Okay, great. Wonderful thoughts, Babu, and wonderfully dealt the topic. Now we have with us Ahmed Abdullah. Ahmed from Lahore. Ahmed Lahore. Lahore. Ahmed. Ahmed doesn't want to attempt. Ahmed is on not in mute. Ahmed? No. Okay. Who is next? Jim. Jim is there? I think Jim has left also.
He's left.
Okay. Dinesh.
Yes, Suma sir. Can you hear me?
Okay. So your topic is we can hear you.
Okay.
So your topic is, does happiness exist without sadness? Can good exist without evil? And can right exist without wrong? I'll repeat. Does happiness exist without sadness? Can good exist without evil? And can right exist without wrong? I'll put it in the chat also.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Suma sir, for such a wonderful topic. Should have some deep thinking over it. Happiness, I feel, on my personal opinion, happiness cannot exist without sadness. Until and in the same way, right cannot exist until there is wrong. And yeah, because if you don't know what is happiness and what is sadness, then your life will be all flat. It's just the same way, like we see in ICU or somewhere. But it should all have the ups and downs. It should have the lows and highs everywhere, and you cannot always be happy, or you cannot always be sad. It's the life. I think we have to face both happiness and sadness. And the same way, sometimes things will go wrong in your way, and that's fine. You just have to move on, and end of the tunnel, there is always a way of light, and you will see it with time. And so yeah, I think like the same way devil, and sometimes God will be tough on us, and we have to accept that, and then move on, and then we'll get the blessings of God. And in the same way, so on the overall, to conclude that, I can say without sadness there is no happiness, and there is no wrong, there is no right. So yeah, that's what I can say. Thank you, Masar. Over to you.
Interesting thought process. Great take, Dinesh. Wonderful. Now we have with us Munish. Munish Gupta, our
Yes, please.
Okay. So Munish, your topic is, if you had to abandon one of your deepest conviction in order to save the rest, which one would you choose? If you had to abandon one of your deepest convictions in order to save the rest of all, which one would you choose? I'll put it in the chat.
Deepest conviction. What does conviction mean?
Your values.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. If I have to abandon one of my deepest conviction to get the rest of the us, so I will get rid of my deepest conviction is that I want that I should have a quality that I should listen. I don't listen. My biggest drawback is I don't listen. Whenever table topic is given to somebody, my mind either it goes higher, haywire, or I keep on thinking that this topic, if it's given to me, I would have spoken like this. Instead of that, if I listen, I will learn something. I can learn few of the words maybe. I can learn the idea what other person is saying. That would help me to improve my listening skills. But I am fed up. The more I try hard, the more I stay away from this thing. That's the reason I attend table topic. The reason is when the table topic is given to somebody, I try my level best. So I should listen what they are saying. But after two topic, I notice that my mind, I'm thinking about sometime in any work which I have to do. My mind either it goes there, as a topic which is given to somebody, like happiness with sadness topic. I was thinking about that thing. The same topic, if it's given to me, what I would have spoken. Instead of that, if I would have if I would have listened to that person, maybe I would have come to know, maybe I would have taken away from something from that person, which can help me to grow in my life. But I do not know when I will get rid of this my weakness. Over to the Toastmaster, please.
Wonderful improvisation. It was an interesting topic. Great attempt, Abhijit, Munish. Wonderful. Now we have Jessie, ma'am. Jessie, ma'am, your topic is how can you distinguish art from something that isn't art? How you can distinguish between something art from something that isn't art? So I will put it in the chat.
A wise man recognize another wise man. Okay. There's a Hindi saying, a robber recognizes another robber. There was an exhibition, I have read some, there was an exhibition, and one exhibition, there was only on a plain canvas, there were some ink spread on that. And everyone were appreciating. Was common man, it looked like, what is this? It's just like haphazardly paint is spread, and these people are recognizing what it is. And each one interpreted that canvas in their own way. That's called the art displayed to give the meaning. It's the same way if somebody abracadabra, what else I can say? In each one, even this our speech also. For some other people who are not known to this skill art, maybe they must be saying that anybody can speak. This is what is the big difference. From birth we have been speaking, but given a chance to them to speak on in front of handful of people, or give him a mic, he would know how difficult that art is. Same as any other art, like to distinguish an art from something which is not art, one needs to have the knowledge and understanding of the art, so in order to appreciate. Any common man cannot appreciate an art, or he cannot distinguish, he can't probably not distinguish an art that is not an art from. This is what I think I could say, that a doctor recognizes the patient because he knows it. One has to know that. Over to you, Toastmaster Homer.
It was a improvised answer, but it was a tough one. It was a tough one. You can say sometimes it's difficult. Art is always perception based. For some, it is perception and not. Sudha is with us. Sudha from USA. Hi, Sudha. So your topic is how do you know when you are being genuine and authentic to your own true self? How do you know you are being genuine or authentic to your own true self? I'll put it in the chat.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Wow, I love the topic. It resonates with me so much, Toastmaster Omar. And I think this is all about what you operate from within and what you show outside. If it gets conflict, you are not in peace with yourself. So, this is a beautiful, beautiful thought which you have told us to actually ponder about. How do you know when you are being genuine or authentic to your true self? You will know when you're genuine and authentic to your true self only when you are in peace with yourself. And how do you know when you're in peace with yourself? When you're happy, when you're just going with the flow. You don't have any expectations. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to play a facade. You don't have to wait for somebody's acknowledgement, somebody's acceptance, because from within, you know what you're doing is what you want and is genuine and is from the core of your being. So basically, I think if you live like this, even from the health point of view, let me tell you, you carry less excess baggage and you are a much more happier person. You don't have heart attacks, you sleep well. So yes, it's very difficult to be genuine and true to yourself because the world out there encourages everybody to play something outside, play a role differently. When you are with people and when you're even with yourself, you are a different person. It's too much to play, guys. Just be yourself. Be true and genuine to yourself. You have nothing to lose. I'm sure nature will have its own way to get you to your goals and destiny. And you will be around genuine people who love you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Wonderful thoughts, Sudha, and you are quite a motivational speaker. Huh? Great insights and wonderful attempt. So now we have Lokesh. Lokesh, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
So Lokesh, your topic is: should you live for the present moment or for your future potential? Should you live for your present moment or for your future potential? Lokesh, I put it in the chat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umar. I think this topic is relevant with each and everyone who is sitting here and even who are not sitting here, for everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Umar. We all live in future. We all live in future. We work today in present to live a better life in future. So definitely there is no doubt about it. We have to live in a present to live a meaningful future life. But the question is, are we really living in present? I, several times I think about this and I do self-questioning and I realize that I'm thinking about so much of future that I forgot living my own life. I forget about my health. I keep thinking about my work, my future of my family, myself, my kids, my profession. But am I living my present life? It is very much important to have a balance of both. We cannot live either one, either the present or the future. As I said, having a quality life today will decide your future. So I am happy to share with you all, I honestly live my present. When I'm speaking right now, I see Toastmaster Umer's message in WhatsApp group about this meeting. Yes, I joined immediately because I want to ensure to participate in table topic and to ensure my future presentation of table topic impromptu speaking become better. I think I don't have any other relevant example right now because this is something we are living right now in practicing today for my better performance of table topic impromptu speaking in future. Thank you, Toastmaster Umar, for such a great opportunity to leave me in future to make my to live in present to make my future better. Over to you.
Yes, wonderful, Lokesh, and very true. we create our future by what we do in our present. So focus on the now. Let's see. Naveed is with us. Naveed.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Actually, I'll be logging off right now, but I'll just give all the timings in the chat box.
Okay, give it to I think Dinesh. Huh?
Yeah, so I'll just post it in the chat box. So here, the timings. Because I'll need to log off because it's getting very late in Singapore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. It was great to have you. Okay,
So,
now the timer is Dinesh.
Umar, I'll just update the timings in the chat. Is that fine?
Yes, no issues.
Every 1 minute, 30
You
seconds.
you don't have any mechanism to share green or yellow?
No, I joined from mobile and.
Okay, Jessie ma'am can do it, I think. Okay, Jessie ma'am will do it. No issues. Okay, Naveed, you want an easy topic, huh, or difficult?
Yes, sir. Easy one, I think, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the fun? Yeah. Okay. So your topic is simple one. What words would be written on your tombstone? What message or words would be written on your tombstone? I'll put it in the chat.
Sorry, I what. Thank you very much, PM Umar sir, for giving me a very thoughtful topic. What words would be written on your tombstone? Okay. Well, I've been a very good fan of. There's a one Muslim scholar. It's been Junaid Jamshed. I was very big fan in his initial days of music when he was a music player, and then he became the scholar, and I have followed him as well. In his tombstone, there's written that it's a poetry type, 2 lines that this was the one person who actually made the city or made the country alone. So it happened that people were many followers were there, and even country's president and prime minister were also acknowledged his singing. So when I saw his tombstone, there was written this poetry, and I actually inspired from it. So what I feel that when I'm not here, people should inspire from my life, at least from some extent. From I heard that there was one person who actually he had one vision only, and he discussed unity, but he died. But the words and the vision he had remained alive. And when the people listened from here and got the inspiration from him, and then some other people actually completed his vision. So it is true that if you are living with your vision, if you are living with your values, and you should also inspire others so that people can get inspiration from you, and it actually not stop when you are not living, but it should continue when you are not in the world. So thank you very much, Tiamar. I tried.
Wonderful attempt, Naveed. Great thoughts. We have Sharman sir. Sharman sir,
Yes.
I have my favorite topic for you. One of my favorite. Okay, your topic is it more admirable to live for a cause or die for it? Is it more admirable to live for a cause or die for it? Sharman sir, I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
is more admirable to live for a cause or to die for it? Yeah, Mr. Table Topic Master, Global Interference, and actually you have to live for admirable. I think that's the best way. And when you, if you want to live admirable, you have to do good things, and you have to have a legacy. What you get from the society or what you get from the Toastmasters, you have to have something to give back to the society or the newcomers coming into the Toastmaster fraternity. So for that, you have to live maybe an effective public speaker or good listener or Toastmaster wears many hats when it comes to the meetings. And if you show everything like you are mentor mentee situation, you can be a mentor to a mentee, a newcomer. So that is I thought admirable. And not only that, to your children, your friends and your subordinates, you have to live a very leading life. Then they will follow you. Otherwise, uh, as being a senior, how can followers to your subordinates, your children, or your friends? So you have to lead a good life. For that, you have to have a good from the beginning. You have to have good foundation. If you have good foundation, only you can have, and also you have to associate. I can say good type of people, not the bad, not always characters. You have to select very carefully the people you are going to associate. Then only you can be a good, admirable person in the society. Over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
Wonderful thoughts, Sharman sir. You tried to speak on the topic. It was good improvisation. I can say. And Sunita ma'am is smiling. So improvisation. Okay. So now the next turn is for Sunita ma'am. Okay, let's see. So your topic is, what if we knew nothing about history? How would the world be different? What if we knew nothing about history? How would the world be different? I put it in the chat. Okay.
Good evening, Toastmasters from the Global Impromptu family. And good evening, Toastmaster Umar. What if we didn't know about history? What difference would it make? We are always talking about the 1919 pandemic. That is history, no? They're always saying in 1919 this happened. But did we learn anything from history? We never seem to learn anything from history. Each day we just take it as a new. We learned about the First World War. Did it stop us from going ahead and having a Second World War? Is the fear of the Second World War stopping us from thinking that tomorrow there won't be a Third World War? No. So we learn, we know history, but unfortunately, we don't seem to learn from history. And that is why we'll go ahead and create our own blunders and make new history. That's the way the world is. Today, when you think about it, our parents told us you have to wash your hands when you go out and come, you have to change your clothes. These were things that they had learned and they passed it on to us. But did we learn from that? No. We lived a very different life. And today, because of that, we are suffering in such a way. All of us, we are going back to all those things that our parents told us. So I don't believe we read history, but we don't learn from our history, and we create new history everywhere. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, the call has come. Huh? So what if there is no history at all? What you'll do? That is interesting. So wonderful attempt to Sunita ma'am. And again, now Toastmaster Pragya.
Yes, Toastmaster Omar.
So I have an interesting topic for you. So your topic is, how do you know if something really happened if no one witnessed it? How do you know something has really happened if no one witnessed it?
How do you know if something really happened if no one witnessed it? Okay. It depends on who is knowing that particular thing, is what I feel. If you're talking about others knowing it, then there will always be traces of any event happening left behind. As they say, even the worst criminals leave something behind it. So you will know that something has happened. If you talk about yourself, even if nobody is witnessing the thing which has happened in your life or something which you have done wrong, you will still get to know, because your conscious will tell you that something is happening wrong or something is happening right. So I really don't feel that it is important that somebody is witnessing something for it to happen. The world is changing every single day. We pay attention to it or we don't. It's still changing and it is not going to stop. Our own personal world inside us is also changing every single day. People just don't witness it, but things are changing. Our behavior patterns, our beliefs, everything keeps changing. At least for me, I really don't pay attention to whether people are witnessing it or not, but I know it's happening inside me. So I feel that if you have to go on a personal term, whether you witness it or not, you will still know it deep inside you. The sound which keeps telling you will always tell that something is changing, something is happening around you. Thank you. Over to you.
Good improvisation, I can say.
You asked me at the wrong time when I'm making my daughter sleep.
So
Nobody is witnessing, but it is happening.
yeah. So how? What is the proof? That is the question, huh?
Come
Okay.
down to India.
Great. So now we have Ahmed Abdullah is there. Ahmed.
Yes.
Topic. I will give you an easy one. I don't want to give you a tough one. Huh?
Sure. Okay.
So what gives your life meaning? What gives your life meaning? Ahmed.
Well, since my childhood, um, I thought each day why I sent to this world, what I have to do. But inside me, there was something that was telling me that I want to do great things. I have sent to this earth to do something special and uh, and to be suffered with a speech impediment that makes it makes it more interesting for me because I'm lacking in something, but God has given me things like which don't normal people have. So I knew that there was a purpose uh, uh, for me. So for the last 30 years, I was in the search of that purpose, but I was not able to, get that. But my search continued, and till the time came, and I overcome my own speech impediment, and since then that all started. I founded a non-profit organization, and I and started to help people um, having the speech disorder called the stammering. And apart from that, I also started to work with the mental health issues and so on. So I knew that my purpose is to help people, and now this is given me the greatest motivation to wake up each day, and each day I work tirelessly, and I keep on doing that. I don't feel tired, and I don't feel demotivated, and I'm not alone. With the help of all you people, we will make this world a better place to live in. Thank you.
Wonderful thoughts, Ahmed, and great insights. You give your personal touch to the topic. So now I think we are done with everybody. Where Amjad sir is left. Amjad sir.
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
So your topic is it possible to go through life without telling a lie? Is it possible to go through life without telling a lie?
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Is it possible to go through life without telling a lie? Absolutely, it is possible. Absolutely, it is possible. Absolutely, it is possible. I repeat it twice. Reason, you have to pay the price, whether you tell a lie or you don't tell a lie. End of the day, nobody's going to take your blame or your responsibility. Own yourself, own your version, own your deeds, own your tryings. Everything has to be taken care by you. If you accept now, it's good, in your favor. If you don't do that, if you do it later, after 10 years down the line, it's completely up to you. That means you have wasted 10 years. If you're expecting somebody to change your life, if you're expecting your lies will help you achieve your goals, I'm really sorry for that. In advance, you have to be truthful to yourself. Go through your life the way you want. Choice is yours. End of the day, repercussions you have to bear. Nobody else will take a blame. It's a simple statement. Is it possible to go through life without telling a lie? Choice is yours. It's open one. It is possible because it's not something which is not in your control. If something is not in your control, nobody can blame you. If I am responsible for my life, if I tell a lie, I don't tell a lie. I am the one who will take a blame. I will enjoy the results. I will curse my past when I will experience my results after telling a lie. Things happen. It's a normal experience. Once you tell a lie, you have to tell 100 more lies to cover that lie. But when you tell a truth once, maybe somebody will not like you immediately, or he or she will not accept you. But you believe or not, your entire life after that particular moment will be like a heaven. The choice is yours, what you choose. Whether you need to make your life hell after telling a lie and cover that lie by telling 100 or 1,000 more lies, or tell a truth and make your life peaceful and heaven. Yes, I completely say that, endorse it. Please do that. And I seriously practice it. I tell a lie. I don't care people how do they perceive me, whether they like me or not, but I tell a lie and things are always in my favor. Life is in my favor. I'm happy. I know that I don't have to remember when I tell a truth, but I have to remember when I tell a lie. But this is just to remember. You cannot remember what you have told people every time. So please tell truth, make your life in your favor and heaven. Back to you, sir.
Wonderful attempt, DTM Amjad. Great thoughts. And with this, we come to the end of the session. And great thoughts by everybody. And wonderful. Everybody was such a motivational speaker today, and great thoughts I shared.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umar. Now we have an opportunity. If you'd like to volunteer and give a topic to Toastmaster Umar. Okay, Dinesh is ready to give you a topic. Dinesh, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. So, Umar sir, today you are easy on us. So, compared to other topics, so this is some famous quote from Walt Disney. So, your topic is the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I repeat it. The way to get started is to quit talking and start doing.
Okay, wonderful quote. The way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. Of course, actions speak louder than the words. And of course, actions speak, and we have to deliver. It's not about talking. Words never matter. Your actions do. Words will lose meaning if you are not translating them into actions. You may have a lot of plans, you may have a lot of wishes. I want to do this. Wishes won't wash dishes. Remember this. You can wish, I want to do this thing, I want to do that thing. But does that make you okay? He's a very practical person. In order to be a practical person, you have to practice what you are preaching, what you are teaching. I know we all say that words have power to change your world, or maybe inspire you. But if they are coming from a person who doesn't believe in them in those words, who is not practicing those words, then what is the use of that word? Those are empty words, empty promises, empty wishes. If you are not fulfilling them, if you are not taking the initiative to go after them, so you may have a lot of obstacles, insecurities, all the things. People may doubt you. Okay, you cannot do it. But if you are taking action towards your dreams and wishes, no, then what is the use of those words? You have to stop talking about things and start doing about those things. Live a life of having your words being translated into your actions. But if you are not doing that, it's what you are is what defines you, and it's what you do is what you are actually. Because whatever values you are preaching, okay, I am very honest, but is your honesty reflected in your actions? If you are not telling a lie, but yesterday you tell a lie, so are those things syncing with each other or not? No. So how a person can be trustworthy? You cannot walk your talk and talk your walk, all those things. You are doing it and you are reflecting upon your actions. So at the end of the day, you have to believe in yourself and believe in what you are saying, and not just believe, put them into action. Show the world that you are leading by example and you are not just a follower. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar. Really appreciate, and Toastmaster Dinesh. Really, it was a wonderful session. Right now somebody has joined as by the name of Monica. Would you like to give her a topic? If
Yes,
she,
we can give her a topic. Monica, you
yeah,
want to
that's
try?
it. Huh?
Monica, 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 are you there? Yes,
Don't name
she's there.
next.
Yes, I'm here, though I'm not ready for a topic today. It's my first time to join.
Nobody's ready here,
Okay.
Monica.
So I
We are all ready.
wanted to learn first.
We are all unprepared
Yes.
speakers. so, so you want to give it a try, or you maybe try next time? I have a very good topic for you.
Monica, go ahead.
Go
Turn your
ahead,
video on.
Monica.
Turn your video on. Tell us where are you from, and go ahead with your topic.
Monica. I think Sudha wants to try another one, huh? Sudha?
I don't mind, but I think it's against the rule. But your topics was, I just,
What?
you can't hear me?
Yes, you cannot.
She said,
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Sudha.
that I don't mind giving it a shot, but I don't know if it's against the rules. I don't want to break any rules.
Okay, DT Amjad, we can give a topic to Sudha?
Of course, no problem. We have 5 minutes 5 minutes. If you would like
Okay,
to utilize the way
great.
you want, no problem.
So, Sudha, your topic is, can the world make any progress if technology did not exist? Can the world make any progress if the technology did not exist? Sudha.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you, Toastmaster Omar. Will the world make any progress if technology didn't exist? I surely don't think it will. Believe me, I wouldn't be talking to you today. I'm sitting in America. You are sitting in Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken. There are people in India. There are people in Dubai today talking to each other and feeling the warmth, learning, growing, developing. If the technology was not existing, I don't think this would have happened. But I know where you're coming from, Toastmaster Omar, why you wanted to pose this question to us. The question is, was this much of technology required for us to make progress? I think that's the question. We have used technology without any limit. It has come into our homes, it's come into our bedrooms, it's come into our kitchens, it's come into our dining table, and we have forgotten the old way of living. Why is it important to have some element of our old way of living? Because it had a lot of warmth, it had a lot of values, it had a lot of bonding between us. Today, if I want to send you a birthday wish, we feel so comfortable just taking a mobile, typing a WhatsApp message. Better even, go to Google, select a nice personalized birthday wish, and then send it to Omar with all the flowers, with all the roses, and say, Happy birthday, Omar. And Umar just looks at the message and he gets a smile on his face. For sure. I'm sure that happens. It's the thought that counts. But what stops you from picking up the phone and talking to him? Now, that's also technology, you may say. But then what stops you from going and visiting Umar and wishing him a happy birthday, having a coffee with him, having a lunch with him? These are things which have stopped in today's world. And believe me, COVID has not made things much easier. It's just proven the fact that technology reigns. I mean, it's a king. You have to believe in it. Otherwise, you're going to be FOMO. I'm sure a lot of young generation here which knows FOMO is fear of missing out. So if you don't have technology, there is a fear of missing out. And people are embracing it more and more, more and more. You want an identity? Go to my Insta. If people are wanting jobs, they go and check the profile on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Omar, it's not possible that the world would have progressed without technology, but with moderations and limits like everything else in life. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Wonderful thoughts, Toastmaster Sudha. I think your Toastmaster great thoughts. But I can also speak about technology. Without technology, we can make progress also.
Okay.
Yes. Great, wonderful,
All right.
great attempt.
Let me
Yes.
just conclude. It's 8:59. Thank you, Toastmaster Omar. Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. Thank you. Where is the timer? Where is timer?
I'm here. I posted Amjad ji already.
Okay. No, you can take your time and speak. It's an opportunity.
Okay, Toastmaster Naveed spoke for 2 minutes 20 seconds. Sherman 2 minutes 20 seconds. Sunita spoke for 1 minute 37 seconds. Pragya 1 minute 30 seconds. Ahmad Abdullah 2 minutes 50 seconds. Amjad 3 minutes 11 seconds. Umar 2 minutes 20. Sudha, I did not time thinking that it is over. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much, Idiom. Just really a big hand for you, a big hand for Toastmaster Sudha, Toastmaster Umar. Really appreciate these people made this show happen. Toastmaster Umar really appreciate for throwing a very interesting topics. Now, let me just conclude the meeting, and after that, I will ask you to please volunteer for topics master's role on incoming meeting, which is Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, of course. With that power vested me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Now over to each one of you to have fun for some time. Stay blessed, please.